A warm good morning to all. Now we see the case study on Taylor series method for a numerical solution of generalized pantograph equations with linear functional argument. Taylor's method have been given to solve the linear differential and integral and intro differential equations with approximate and exact solutions. In recent years, many papers have been devoted to the problem of approximate solution of difference and differential and difference and integral difference equations. Our purpose is in the study to develop and it's to apply mentioned methods to generalize the pantograph equation. The pantograph equation is given. It is a generalization of the pantograph equations given in the articles with the initial conditions. And to find the solution in terms of the Taylor's polynomial form in the origin, y of t equal to minus y of t to the power n into y, where n starts from 0. Here pi, j, k of t and f of t are analytic functions, and these are c, b, a, p, j are the constant and real or complex constants. The coefficient yn, that is yn from 1 to 0 to n, are the Taylor's coefficients to be determined. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in the numerical treatment of a pantograph equations of the retarded and the advanced type. A special feature of this type is the existence of compactly supported solutions. The phenomenon was studied and it has a direction of applications to approximation theory. Then the pantograph equations are characterized by the presence of the linear functional argument and play an important role in explaining many different phenomena. In particular, they turn out to be fundamental when ordinary differential equations based model fail. These equations arise in industrial applications and in studies based in biology, economy, control and electrodynamics. Fundamental relations. Let us convert expressions defined, the given equation 1 to 3, to the matrix forms. Let us first assume that the function y of t and its derivative y dash, that is yk of t, can be expanded to Taylor series about the time t equal to 0 in the form n equal to 0 where k equal to 0, y 0 of t equal to y of t and y of 0 equal to yn. Now let's differentiate the expression 4 with respect to t, then put n tends to n plus 1. Therefore, the given results are y of y to the power k plus 1 of t equal to minus y to the power k plus 1 into t to the power n, where n equal to 0. Using the equations 5 and 6, we have the recurrent relation between the Taylor's coefficients of y to the power k of t and y to the power k plus 1 of t. That is, y to the power k plus 1 equal to n plus 1 into y to the power k, where n and k are starts from 0 to 0, 1 to etc. If we take n equal to 0 to n and assume y of y to the power k equal to 0 for n greater than capital N, that is n natural number, then we can transform the system 7 into the matrix form, that is y to the power k plus 1 equal to m into y to the power k, where k is a constant, that is starts from 0, 1 to etc. Where gamma y of k, that is in the matrix form. Therefore, it follows the relation, that is y to the power k equal to m power k into y. It's clearly y of y to the power 0 equal to y, that is the given matrix transpose, that is y0, y1, yn transpose. On the other hand, the solution expressed by the equation number 3 and its derivative can be written in the matrix form, that is y of t equal to this one and of etc. To obtain the matrix form of the part, this one, that is the given matrix. Utilizing the expression 12, we obtain the matrix in the form of 11. Therefore, the relation 10, we can obtain the corresponding matrix form for the initial conditions. Then, the method of solution. We are now ready to construct the fundamental matrix equation corresponding to equation number 1. This one. Then the coefficient yn from 0 to n are uniquely determined by this equation. Then we can easily check the accuracy of the solution as follows. Since the obtained polynomial solution is in the approximation solution in equation number 1, therefore we can get those values of E of t r. Finally, we got the value of E of t r. Then we see the examples. That is example 1. Consider the linear delay differential equation of first order with the initial condition. Then the second problem. Then we can compare the solution with the exact solution. We can get the errors. Okay, we can conclude this one. Then third problem. The comparison solutions. Then example 4. We can get the solution. Then fifth one. Then we can get the accuracy. The next problem. These are the analysis. Okay, we got the conclusions that using the Taylor series to numerically solve the pantograph equations is presented. It is observed that the method has best advantage when the known functions in equations can be expanded to the Taylor series with converge rapidly. To get the best approximation, we take more terms from Taylor's expansion of function. That is, the truncation limit n must be the chosen large enough. Another considerable advantage of this method is that Taylor coefficients of the solution are found very easily by the computer programs. Thank you.